Viewers' discretion. Please be aware that the views and opinions expressed by our guest are those of our guest solely, and they are not the views and expressions of the podcast or myself as Madam Speaker and the studios where we are recording. So if you want to come through as somebody who has the right to reply, if the episode is saying anything about you, you are more than welcome to reach out to us. But I want to emphasize that the views and opinions of the guest are solely of the guest and do not represent our channel, our podcast, or myself in any way, shape, or form.
It's so painful knowing hore you have that qualification, but you can't get there when by yourself. And then he said to me, "Where are you?" I'm saying my place, and then he sent a location, like it was a B&B somewhere, and then he said to me, "Do you mind to come? I'm using my car, I'm using my people, I'm using my petrol." I'm like, Yene, she just sat there.
Welcome to the Safe Space Chats podcast with Madam Speaker. My name is Perseverance Maremeni, also known as Madam Speaker, also known as the CEO of Self-Love. If you're joining for the first time, welcome to the family of healing, self-love, and motivation. And if you are returning, thank you so much for the continuous love and support that you are showing us. We are recording at number 7, Cedric Road in Isandovale, Vazalone. So if you want to come through, maybe you want to start your own podcast or you need any videography services whatsoever, you're more than welcome to hit them up on the number that's appearing on your screen. And also, if you want to come through as a guest, there are 2 numbers which are appearing on your screen. You can choose either one of those 2 numbers. You reach out to us, we sit and have conversations like we're going to be doing today. I've got a beautiful sister next to me. Our sister is going to introduce herself and we'll go straight into the reason why we are here today. Sissy? Yes, you can introduce yourself to the viewers at home.
Okay, my name is Patricia Letube. I was born and bred at Kganalachte village at Northwest.
Okay.
And then I came to Joburg, I think it was around 2014. Actually, before 2014, I think it was 2012. So, for me, actually, to be here, that industry that brought me here is I was at school doing plumbing.
Okay.
Plumbing, I got a learnership from Cobra Water Tech, of which it was for 4 years. And then I completed my studies, and then after that I applied, and then I got a job. Actually, it was not a job, it was a apprenticeship, like where you gain experience. And then this other company called me here at Edenvale. I was working at Edenvale as a plumber before. From actually 2016, I worked there, 2016, 2017, and then I was doing very well up until I got my qualifications there. I got my trade test. I got my license there, my licensed plumber, a PRP license.
Yeah.
And then after that, I realized when I'm there that maybe I should just open my company, because I was running many sites. I was running Balwin Property site under that company.
Yeah.
So since I was doing well, I thought, Horemara, let me just do this for myself.
Own thing, yeah.
And then I registered a company with this other guy.
Okay. Were you like in partnership?
Yes, yes, partnership. And then that company was registered 2017. And then after we got a first project, I then resigned. But the guy
continued.
Continued.
Were you guys working for the same company?
Yes, for the same company. So while I was busy doing project, everything was going well. Everything was going very well. And then I met this other lady through my late father.
Okay.
So this other lady is the one who's doing many jobs at Sandton City in Nelson Mandela Square. So for the first time when I met her, barile ko nna o batla COC. COC is whereby when, for example, you did plumbing somewhere, and then before the municipality, Alifa go ahead for the resident to stay or tenants, you have to provide that certificate
Yes.
before they move in.
Certificate of compliance.
Yes, yes, I was doing that for her, for that lady. And then I went there to meet her, and then I did the COC. Everything went well. And then my father passed late 2018, I think. Yeah, okay. And then our relationship continued with that lady.
Also, you were issuing the certificate of compliance where she was working.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Because apparently when you did not issue that COC, you can't get your payment. Even like on the insurance, without the COC, you can't get...
Is it something like, I think on our field we call it a wireman's license?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
it's something like that. So, okay, this lady, and then around 2023, I'm not sure, 2023 or 2022,
Okay.
and then she approached me and said to me, there's a project at Sandton City again,
Okay.
Nelson Mandela Square, and then she told me that we are going to change the old pipes to the new one, the PVC pipe to Geberit pipe. Okay, and then I went there, do the assessment, do the measurement, and then we had an agreement on the payment.
Okay, wait, let me just ask you something, ne? Is your company the one that is doing the actual plumbing work, or when they are doing, she's got her own company that does the plumbing, you only come with the COC?
No, I was doing
the plumbing.
Yes.
The company that you started with the other guy is the one that is now going to do the actual work.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, get it.
Yes, and then, okay, I did the measurement. We were working at Santen. We were working, I think that project, it took about 2 months. Yeah, because we were working only night shift because, Santen is busy,
Yeah, it's busy
during the day.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. And then everything went well. Again, I did issue the COC. The job passed. And then after a few months, and then she called me again. Nana, there's a contract at Santen, the 3-year contract. And I want you to come and do the job. You'll be my subcontractor.
Okay.
But before that, I'm going to need your papers. Okay. And then I asked her, papers like what? And then she said, a PRB license is that one, the COC. And then is my trade test, the red seal one. And then as my CV, and then my certified ID copy. Okay, I did send her those documents because I trust her. Remember, I worked with her before.
But that doesn't sound like subcontracting. It sounds like the contract is going to be issued to you because you are providing all of your details most.
I don't know.
Or at that time when you were thinking, she's just giving you whatever.
She said to me, I'm going to be a subcontractor to
under
her company.
Okay.
Yes, because she's been working at Santen for a long time.
Okay.
Santen City.
But
so they know her.
What does she do specifically, or does she do just general projects?
General building.
Okay.
But on plumbing side, plumbing and electrician,
yes.
Electricity, like they want compliance.
Yes.
They can't just hire anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, I emailed those papers, and then she said to me, because you help me with those papers, I'm going to give you some money each and every month.
Okay.
But that money is separated from
the subcontract.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And then I was so excited. Finally, I'm gonna be busy for 3 years, because in this industry, us as women, we struggle to get opportunities. The opportunity always
they don't favor you women because it's a male-dominant industry.
Yes. And then what she did, this contract, your company,
okay,
I sign, and then getting the initial. Okay, I did sign that contract, and then I emailed it back to her. But that contract, it was blank.
Okay.
And then most contract there, most fill in the space. And then she said to me, no, don't worry about that. Just fill your details, signature and initials. Because of I
and you've
trust
worked
her.
with her for long.
I did that. Okay, sharp. it was November. It was November, and then, okay, come January, February, March, ke bona notification on my phone, 2.5 from Yen. Ke a makala gore, okay, agreement e be le gore o tlo mfa 3,000 per month, but ke ya gore ke a leboga gore o nthusitse gore ke thotse my contract.
Yes.
Okay, and then let me not question her about 2.5 because already I know I'm the one who was gonna go work there. And then I called her, okay, my sister, what's happening? Ke bona tšhelete. I don't know, I can't dumalane so are so told the contract, and then are so told me, I will let you know. Okay, sharp. April, another amount.
But you have not started the actual work.
Yes, so I was so confused, Hore. If you did not get the contract,
what are you thanking me for on a monthly basis? Yes.
Yes. So no, this person, which means utosi the contract.
Using your documents.
Yes. And then what I did, I called IOPSA. IOPSA is our organization. Yeah, the plumber.
Okay.
Because go IOPSA, you get the membership of, if you want that membership of IOPSA, for you to get on the insurance or on the tenders, you have to have that membership.
Okay.
And then you have to apply car trade test and PRB license. Without that, we cannot get that membership. Of which that membership, it tlo go bulela gore o kgone go thola the tender or the contract.
Had you gone through the application of that?
I called them and then ka ba botsisa gore, okay, go na le this lady o apply le yes o re boditse gore wena o bereka under her company. Ke re ko bone ke re ha ke bereke under her company. Yes, we had an agreement, but ke fila gore es rona ke lona le tshwantseng le protect rona di plumber. Tshwantseng ka be maybe le verify ile gore okay, go na le motho mo so. Is it true now?
Yes.
Because I had that incident before. There's this other guy, Liena, who dula around Greenstone. He did that to me. He got many tenders with my papers.
Yeah.
And then the following year with that guy, remember that license, expire every year. So he expire really. It's either I reach out to me or to PIRB. And then what he did, because I'm ignore, he called PIRB and then Patricia is working with me. Copy license, but no, we have to verify. And then this lady wako PRB called me. Because of he used my papers. After that, he did not give me the job as promised. So this lady, haki boila go yena gore ke tlo mmotsa gore phela ko IOPSA, they are saying you did apply with my. She blocked me. My phone and a straight call, WhatsApp blocked. And then come send a email. Don't forget, Hore, I did sign the contract with you. And then she did not respond. Up until I told my mentor, there's this other lady, is my mentor, Trudy. It's a white lady. And then I explained every single story to her, what happened. And then she said to me, Patricia, what I can do, let me call my lawyer and then we can set up a meeting. You can come in. I'll pay the consultation. And then she did that. And then I went to
the lawyers.
And then we met. And then I even printed out those proof of payment of 2.5 for that 3 months. And then I told the lawyer that if this person didn't get the contract, why I'm facilitated? So clearly there's a contract. And I met, before I met that lawyer, I was at Plumbling. I don't remember which Plumbling because I usually go different Plumblings. So I met this guy. he used to work le ene o ka re ba berekela ko Sandton, but he's not doing plumbing. And then a re ko nna re haibo ha o so thome ko Sandton na ke re no kante what's going on I don't know go a berekiwa ko Sandton and ebile I'm asking myself where are you ke re no I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's where ke phonela that lady a tlo mblocker after ke findile out.
Or
I
they've
told
already
her
started
hore,
working.
yes, I told her hore, I met someone and then he told me that you are busy working there. What about me? At least give me a salary. If a subcontractor is too much for you, just give me the salary. And then she blocked me.
Greedy.
Stress, what. But stress, if you came to me, approach me.
And also, it's you worked hard to get those qualifications.
Yes.
I mean, if it was easy, she would have her own to actually submit and get the tender.
Yes, that's true. Even now, as we speak, that tender is still ongoing because, okay, I went to the lawyer. He took all the information and then he tried to communicate with the lady. And then when I was doing follow-ups with the lawyer, and then he said to me, she's not responding, what. And then I ended up giving up, honestly speaking, because I was getting tired.
Yeah.
And then I told that lady, that white lady, there's nothing I can do.
So when the lawyer was communicating with her, what was the
via email, like Ogaraba sendile, she sent the PIPO, something like, I don't know. On send it to a lawyer and then I fill it and then I sign. I email back. So like information I do follow, like when I do follow-ups, like it's making sense at all. And because I was going through a lot by the time, and I was so happy. Okay, I'm gonna do this project. I can be able to go and do my operation because I'm struggling. Even now, as we speak, because I'm at Tembisa Hospital too much, but they were keeping on postponing. Before I did operation on my left breast. And then everything went well, and then the problem came on the right. So, like by that time I was sick, and then let me just focus on my health and go in there.
Yeah.
I was so excited. Okay, since because I was not doing anything by then. Especially after COVID, everything was. Yeah. So.
Okay, so now you are saying this person did not reply to the emails.
Yeah.
And then what other measures then did you take?
I ended up giving up.
And how long has it been now?
It is 2023. So 2022 late. And then the contract, it told me like 2023, 2024, 2025. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's still ongoing. So this is the last year?
Yeah, it's the last year.
And because you said, there's supposed to be a renewal every year.
For that license?
Yeah. Is it not applicable in this case because the contract was already fixed for 3 years?
Maybe she went somewhere and get someone, or maybe a poster, or I want a qualified plumber with a red seal and license. Akirabatu, we are desperate for miracle. You will send your stuff, and then I did say, go bonar, no, kitchen is a plumber. It's no longer Patricia, it's this person. That's what they do.
Okay, so right now, as it stands, you are not sure whether it's still your documents that she's using or it's somebody else.
You know, now what I'm fighting for is the fact that she took my document first. She got the tender with my document first. And azanga a hide hore. I remember after that 3 days after sending those documents, she said to me, Nana, we got the tender. We got the tender. She said that.
So wasn't there a way where you can communicate with the client?
we did. That white lady, Miss Trudy, called the Sandton City management manager, and then he did confirm that yes, this lady's here, he's got a contract here, but there's nothing I can do. So it's like the way I see things, like because of she's been working there for other stuff, they favor her. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, let's get to today. What is the reason why you decided to share your story today?
Okay. The reason, again, 2023. 2023, I got a smallanyana contract at Century. There, but there I was doing tiling. Okay, when I was there, there's this other guy. He was doing cupboards, and then he came to me and said to me, Patricia, I'm going to see this other guy to fix her cupboard. And then I went there with him. And then when I got there, I introduced her. Oh, this is Patricia. She's a qualified plumber, also licensed plumber, what. And then the guy said, oh, okay. And then after we left, the same day later on, he called the guy asking for my number. And then he said to me, there's a contract at Val University. There's a contract. I'm looking for a company a complier, triple BEE level 1, especially when because umusadi. Okay, what are the requirements? And then, okay, the company document is the worst part. I signed 3 contracts. I signed general building, which is 3-year contract. I signed painting, which is 3-year contract. I signed plumbing, which is 3-year contract. On that general building, it included the welding, tiling, like all the renovation at Val University. I did sign. Even now, I still have those contracts. And then I sent those contracts to him because he was so in a hurry, this guy. Okay. And then, okay, because it was around September, I think. Contract, it was tomaning. And then he said to me, November, because dikolo di tlo kwala and it has told me no because it will disturb the student, the ing. Okay, sharp. And then I kept on doing follow-ups with him and update. No, I'm going to meet the guys at Val, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sharp. Nagoya sama. What's come the following year? Master, what's happening? Pella, now the time, I'll get back to you. Whenever I call, he will reject the call and then send a message that I will call you back. I'm still in a meeting. I will call you back, only to find out this guy, this other guy, his name called Silas, because I approached him to come and do the paving. And then, because his documents are there, Leon, and then Silas drove to Val. And then, half it ago, Val, wa busy construction and stuff. And then he called me. Hey, Bali, Dinsang, Pella, no, you have to call that guy. What's happening? And then I called that guy. Arabe phone. And then I send a message. One of my guy went there. Sorry. He called me same time after he saw that message. And then why are you not telling me the truth that people are working there? Why are you playing me? No, Patricia, I'm just assisting there. You're just assisting.
Who? Because who was the contract awarded to? That you
To
are
him.
assisting?
to him. So I don't
No,
understand.
agree. He's saying or he's assisting.
Eh,
So who is he assisting?
he says his friends, what, no. No, what you are doing is wrong. I don't know, don't worry. There's a contract that is coming at Free State. We're going to do Esto Motors. Now, another contract. Now, another contract. And then after that, he went off. He went off. I called that lady again. That lady says to me, Patricia, I told you you have to send. I told her that I signed a contract. I didn't give him papers.
The documents.
There's proof that I did sign the contract.
So basically, according to how things are supposed to work, what is it that you are doing wrong when it comes to these contracts?
Honestly, I don't know, because I think signing a contract at least is a proof that a agreement I don't know.
Yeah, because what doesn't make sense to me is the fact that when it comes to contracts that you got yourself for your company, you are able to get the contract and all of that stuff. But when it comes to another person being able to hook you up with a contract, I'm trying to understand what is it that we are missing in this whole thing of people using your documents to get contracts? How does this industry work actually?
That's how they do construction mafias, because we are desperate for work. They know that we are hungry, we are desperate for work. They will come and approach us, because always I get too many referrals. And then I got your number from PIRB. I got your number from PIRB.
But it seems to be like these people who are getting your numbers are people who already have construction or whatever companies in place, and they just want your documents.
Yes, they want compliance. Like you will get a tender, and then after you can run a construction company even if you're not.
Because I can always get every qualification that is needed there. I can get people to come in. Yeah, but I'm really, really concerned because I'm not getting the part where how are they able to get away with using your documents without being held accountable?
Connection, I think, because you know what happened, Trudy called Val University requesting a meeting. And then the PA of the manager said to her, I will pass the message to the manager. And then after 2 days, the manager sent an email, says that we receive your complaint, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. They never get back to us. And then Trudy tried to email the Black, I don't know, it's Black what Council.
Okay.
They are helping the small business if maybe they have a problem. But ever since we did send that email last year, even now, we didn't get any response.
Okay, so basically what you are saying is that the problem that we are sitting with now is not knowing who is the relevant person who can actually help us in the situation where you are being extorted like this.
Yeah, because like it's so painful knowing you have that qualification, but you can't get there when by yourself. You understand? For example, in insurance, like I've been doing a lot of insurance jobs, but I'll do those jobs under someone. Under someone. But when I tried, like I've tried many insurance companies because I comply. Because there's this other lady, I was doing a Giza's general building for her company. Every day I would wake up going, she will send me job card. I will go out every day.
But you are under that person?
Under that person with a low rate. I'm using my car, I'm using my people, I'm using my petrol. I'm like Yene, she just sat there.
She's the company owner.
Yeah. on top of that, I have to issue COC, certificate of compliance, which means ke rwala maikarabelo a everything. Whatever that happens is my responsibility. But at the end, I don't gain anything.
Yeah, that's
So
unfair.
like this industry, honestly speaking, ke rata a career yaka because I believe there are so many opportunities out there as rona re le basadi, but if mosadi o mongwe like a tlo go tsaya le wena a go beye fatshe ka mo monna, like for instance I had like this guy, the very same guy o ke be ke bua ka yena wa
The one
before.
for Val.
No, not for Val.
Okay.
Before Val, before Santin.
Okay.
Le yena o nkopile di-document gore go na le project o tlo tla wa bereka so. Okay, sharp. And then jiki after a week, okay, I was doing follow-up. He was not responding. And then I remember it was Friday night, and then he said to me, hi, around past 9, and then hi, and then where are you? Like, I was so confused. I mean, it's a Friday night. As a business person,
Yeah, you can't be texting that time of the night unless there's an emergency somewhere, work-related.
Yes. So, and then he said to me, where are you? I'm saying my place. And then he sent a location. Like, it was a B&B somewhere. And then he said to me, do you mind to come? And then I said, why? Ke dira di follow up what's going on, because I gave you my stuff.
Imagine after working so hard to accumulate all of that, and then now you must still take your body to that somebody who doesn't even have half of the things you have.
More industry ba dira so. Otherwise you will struggle like I'm struggling now. Now I don't have a job now, but I do have company, I comply. But if someone approach me, let's meet go hoteling, go B&B kai before ke go fa mmereko. A se bophelo.
Yeah.
I went to school for that. So ke yone experience e leng gore ra experience as basadi on this industry.
Yo, my sister, is this the first time you are ever openly speaking about the concerns, especially because I'm thinking that considering the fact that social media is so powerful, né? And people know that sometimes they can actually get exposed by their victims if they're doing things like this. Have you ever tried anything like that?
No, social media, because I'm not a social person. So azanga kare. Because the lady always keep well, and that white lady, my mentor, I would cry to her gore yo go thomile gape. Go thomile so. Same as that lady wa India okay ke be ke sapile under yen. We were working sharp from 2021. We were working, everything was going well.
Then somehow she took advantage of you.
Yes.
Then
She
after
did
you
that.
should have
Even
to
now,
move.
I still have behind payments. I owe people.
Yeah.
I have to pay those people. Like I went to her house. Ari, Patricia, I need renovation. It was tiling, it was renovating, plumbing and stuff. I went there. Ka fixa mess oil ring. The previous contract, of which is not me.
Yes.
From last year, September, October, November, early December. So like I would work there and then another work.
Additional. Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And then, but I was seeing the treatment when the project is still going on, because she could see that I'm finishing and obviously I will need the payment. I told me I complain. Like in 20 years, like I complain for 20 years. No, I will fix that. Don't worry, I'm still here. I will fix that. Like I told me I complain, and then I remember the last day when we left there. We left, and then, okay, Patricia will talk on the phone, like Ali Sharp. And then the following day, please don't forget me with the payment. You know, when you work with the guys, what's happening. And then she took her time. And then my guys were complaining, were coming to my place. Patricia, so give a proof. Guys, here's the proof. So, okay, and then I kept on reminding that lady that people want a payment. They are coming to my place, and then she said to me, I'm still waiting for my husband. What? I remember these other guys, they even threatened me to go to police station to open a case because of the delayed payment. And then I told them, you can just go, it's fine, because I have proof.
Yeah.
I have proof. Kanti they will go to police station. While I was sleeping, it was on Saturday, the police came. And then I remember that other lady, Wale Podisa, she didn't even want to listen to my story or to check on my phone that, guys, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting, because that lady, she was saying to me, I still have to go around the house and inspect each and every thing that you did in my house. Even the previous job that we're done. She's still gonna go and check and everything.
She was just taking advantage of you.
Yes, that's what she did. And what makes me sad the most, I'm the one, like whenever they got a job on their company, because their company is based here, and it's a big company here in Edenville. So I'm the one who goes to the clients and do the assessment. No matter if she calls me 5 o'clock, Patricia, there's an emergency at Pretoria, I'll drive to Pretoria and do the assessment and give her the report. But still.
Sure. You know, to be quite honest with you, I think these people that keep taking advantage of you, they know the potential that you have. They just think you don't know the potential that you have. That's why they look at you and they just want to take advantage of you, you know. And I think it's very painful because, like you're saying, we need jobs, you know. Every opportunity that comes and presents itself for us to get a job, you know, a contract here and there, you are more than willing to jump on it. And sometimes people take advantage of that fact that they know how desperate you are to get the job, so they can just take advantage of you at any given time, you know. And that is not fair. What would you like to see happening in your situation, especially with all the people that are owing you or that have used your documents as it stands right now? Because I believe that if those people have not seen you anyway talking about this type of experiences, they're not even expecting that you will ever come forward and speak.
Yeah.
But what would you like to see happening?
Okay, I'll start with that lady of Santen, ne? Because that one I know 100%. Hore, they are busy there, and she got the contract there, and she made me sign. For the fact that she paid me for 3 months, she owes me. She played me. I want justice for my company, for me, because I struggled after that. I struggled a lot for all those people that my document. I'm struggling now because of them. Even now, if I get someone, or Patricia, there's an opportunity, guy, I can't even apply. And working 7 to 5. Because I was running sites, big sites. Balloon Properties is a big company. I was running sites. I did many projects. Zoto's Properties, I did many projects with my company. So I want them to pay. They wasted my time, like they played me a lot.
Yeah.
Especially even that guy for Val. that guy played me. Why is he not responding to my messages? Responding to anything? Like, why? Why answer in a steady contract if there's nothing? If you sign a contract, which means there's a job.
Excuse me.
Which means there's a job if you sign the contract.
Yeah.
But now I'm struggling. Last year I did apply for GEP equipment. Unfortunately, the equipment for GEP is only for 50,000 rand, of which I wanted a camera inspection for my company and leak detection, because mostly I get the client through Snoopit website or and then they will want someone who wants a leak detection. Who has the leak? They will ask me if you have a camera inspection. I don't have. I don't have a, like, I wanted to buy those things for my company. At least with camera inspection, I can go there, do the inspection. I can approach schools, big companies where there's no one who will take advantage. There's no man who will say, come and sleep with me before I give you the contract. So I wanted those cameras. They are very expensive. I can't even afford to buy that. I told myself, or if I can get those, maybe I focus more this. Maybe ke tla ba much better. Ke tswe mo dilong tse snacks tse di etsagalang. Because it's just too much. It's just too much.
Sure, I can imagine my sister.
And that lady, I even told her, I'm sick. I have to go do the operation. I just want to work. Because the public hospital is not easy. I'm more waiting listing for 2 years. Imagine. Over 2 years more waiting listing. Lempe a whole each and every day. I'm the one who's feeling the pain. But the linto yo ha ina gana gore ish kana ngwane o umpoleletse situation a gage. So. But she decided to block me.
It seems like even those other contracts that you had with her, and you issuing the COCs and all of that, it seems like she was just trying to wait for the right time. She was never even sincere from the get-go. She was waiting for an opportunity to take advantage of you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I just want justice for my company, for me, because I'm the oldest daughter. My mom is sick as we speak. I'm taking care of my mother. I have siblings. I have a daughter. I'm not working now, but I do have qualification. I have experience in construction. I have a lot of experience. I know how insurance work. I know how the construction. I know everything, especially in plumbing industry. But I'm just sitting at home now, doing nothing.
Sure. And people are busy making money there with your
my
documents.
papers. Yes.
Sure, that is so unfair.
That is so unfair.
And when it comes to the legal side of things, are you open to maybe people reaching out to you who know more about what leg you have to stand on the legal side in this type of situations?
Yeah, I think if Ngatola Tuso, especially on those contracts, maybe someone and Tuso Hore, okay, we can help you. I don't know, because I've tried before. Like these people, like, they make me lose hope, and I don't want to lose hope. I always ask people, honey, did I choose the wrong career?
Because right now, if you were to advise someone who is young and they say they want to go into plumbing, what are you supposed to say to them?
Exactly. And I always tell them, last year I went to Ellen Gray because I'm part of Ellen Gray Makers. They called me to come and talk to the upcoming plumbers and electrician. Like, I even told them, guys, if moto are ke kopa document, don't. don't, because I've been through hell. For the past 3 years, I've been through hell. I've been fighting a losing battle. They played me a lot. They wasted my time. It's a lot.
And there are no consequences on their side.
Yeah, and the sad part is we involved the lawyers, but always the case the anyamala mo moyeng.
Hey, sometimes my sister, with the lawyers, you may find that they can pay a bigger price,
That's where I thought, hore, maybe baba offerile gore motho ana next.
Maybe they gave them
Wena
an
o tlo
offer
go
that
fa
can't
eng ana
refuse.
next. And I can give you so much.
Yeah. And also now when it comes to these institutions that are offering contracts, and in terms of reach, in terms of you being able to reach as a person, I believe there are many others who are like you out there and they're struggling with the same thing. You spoke of Sentence City, you spoke of a Valley University of Technology. What would you say to companies that are hiring people to come and render services to them in situations like yours, where that such a big institution is not even aware that your documents are being used fraudulently or unfairly, rather, for the benefit of somebody that is not even faithful to you in terms of giving you what is due to you?
For the fact that we did reach out for big guys at Val. I think they know. They know very well. It's just that the guy is well connected. I think so. Same as Santen. They know that lady very well. She's been working with them for a long time. So obviously, they will protect her. They will protect her. Who am I to protect her instead of her?
Yeah, that is sad.
Yeah.
Sure, that is so sad, my sister. But now I do believe we should not lose hope. I do believe God's timing is always the best timing. I got a reminder on Facebook today or yesterday where I was quoting Isaiah 60:22, saying that when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And I do believe in God's timing being the best time. It could be that this time is the right time for the Lord to make it happen, for you to get the justice that you deserve and get everything that belongs to you and never have to suffer the same thing that you've been suffering over the years. Maybe also to add hope to other people, even to yourself, that you don't give up in this career that you chose. Because I believe that a lot of us do sometimes, get so challenged by our careers that we even ask ourselves, what business did I have studying electrical engineering? Because look at me now. I'm here, I'm struggling. But on the other side, then you realize, oh, that struggle was worth it because look at me now, But with that, I'm just trying to say that so that I encourage you to say you should never, ever give up, because God's timing is always the best timing, and this could be it,
Yeah.
And also another thing is that for as long as there's breath in you, you have no business giving up on yourself when people are giving up on you. You are the last person you should be giving up on, so you keep fighting. And just by you coming here, it's a really, for me, it really says, Hori, you still have that in you to fight for yourself.
Yeah.
But maybe in closing, you can just, if there's anything that you have left out that you would like to share before we can even wrap it up.
Okay. I would like to say to Basadi, especially women out there in this industry, never settle for less. Banna, they will give you contracts. For them to give you contracts. Yes, we are struggling. We need jobs. We need projects. But don't agree on that, because once you agreed for the first time, which means and the other thing, whoever, even if it's not monna, even mosadi approaching you got the document, that one I don't know.
Or what is the safest way actually to approach this one?
If motwakanatla go wenar, no, we will have the agreement. We will sign. But still you sign. And then after, still you don't get the contract.
Hey, I think maybe with that one specifically, we will have to rely on the viewers at home, those who have more knowledge to say, Bona, how did they actually come out of that? What other measures do they need to put in place to make sure that they prevent that from happening? Because I feel like at this point, together, me and you, we are hitting a brick wall because we don't know what is actually the best way to approach this thing to say, for it to work for you to be on the safe side, this is what you must do. Maybe there are some of the things that we are missing that somebody can actually point out and advise us on what is the best way going forward. You know, because you can't put your dreams, and your business on hold simply because of unfaithful people. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't put measures in place to make sure that what has happened to you before does not happen again. Yeah. If there's anybody who wants to reach out to you regarding maybe getting your assistance or knowing which body to report to for you to be able to get justice, are you comfortable with people reaching out to you?
Yes, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay, how do the people reach you?
Okay, my cell number is 073-04-06343.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think cell number is fine.
You don't have social media?
I do have Facebook, but I'm not a social person.
Okay.
But on Facebook it's Patricicia Letube.
Okay.
And then I think Facebook is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, I wish you all the best, my sister, and I hope that people do reach out, and I hope that one day we get to sit again and have this conversation so that we can encourage other people. I know that there are people who are going to be searching plumbing, in the future, people who want to do plumbing.
Yeah.
And this video is going to be one of the videos that are going to pop up when they search about plumbing.
Yeah.
And I would love for us to come back to have another conversation, which is actually going to be encouraging so that people, yes, they should be aware. Yes, they should keep their eyes open, but it should not discourage them, for them to be able to do this. Because if it's your passion, I mean, who did you kill? Nobody. Who did you do wrong by having a passion and literally having to work hard for you to get to where you are? And I feel like it would be doing injustice to you as a person, or anybody else who wants to do plumbing for that matter, for them to be discouraged because of people who are just greedy and are just evil, who are only looking out for themselves, like the people that you dealt with in the past who took advantage of you. Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to add on?
Yeah. Okay. I just wish for a video eka reacha to batho ba ba right. Sentence City Management. I've worked there, and the lady, you know very well what you did to me was very wrong. And also the guy, everyone, ba ba ileng gore ba berekisitse my document. You know what you did.
I wish you all the best, my sister.
Okay.
I do believe this is definitely the day.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that being said, viewers at home, thank you so much for joining in. Please do leave a comment in the comment section and tell us what you think about today's episode. And also, if you know how we can get to help our sister, if you are familiar with the plumbing business, if you are familiar with that area, Sentence City or the Valley University of Technology, the construction part of it and the plumbing part of it, and you know somebody or a connection that we can actually use to be able to get our sister justice, please do leave a comment in the comment section. Also, you can reach out to her, as she has left her number and her social media platforms. And also you can reach out to us so that we can quickly, fast track it and then get the message to her and see how we help each other. Guys, we cannot afford to live in a generation where after we have worked so hard as women to liberate ourselves, to be educated, to try and level up, we are going to be discouraged because of people who are just greedy and people who just want to think for themselves only and want to destroy others. We cannot allow that to happen. So I'm pleading with you viewers at home to say, if you know more information or if you can help in any way possible, please do reach out to us. With that being said, thank you so much for joining in. I will see you guys on the flip side. I love you. God bless you. Mwah.